Make a U-turn in 1,000 feet, slide left, take the next left, sharp left, turn right on, continue on, in a quarter mile, at the light, in 600 feet, turn right on.
You have reached your destination.
Yup. Well, goddammit, I've got some great news. I don't know if you can see the shiny spot that I just wiped up. That is coolant. And it's coming off of my radiator somewhere because it's dripping off the steering gator way down in there. I've already checked. Let me see if I can find that. I'll zoom in and show you. Alright, different angle, and I'm using a UV flashlight with the garage lights off. Look just above the blade on the center of screen. You'll see it's a little better. You can kind of there. You can see it fluoresce. It's leaking, and as you go down, let's see if I get better angles. You can see it better. You can see it dripping down. There we go. So, god damn it, I have a leaky radiator. Son of a bitch, and this thing is brand new and untested. I haven't turned the engine at all. I'm in the middle of wiring too. This sucks. Alright. What does he want? He wants out. Anyway, so I've got most of the stuff done in the engine bay. If you have an eagle eye for such a thing, you'll see a few things that are not supposed to be here. For example, this. This is a 120 amp main relay dang it, that I have rigged in. I do not intend to use this and only this as my fuse block. Instead, I'm going to attach it's another fuse block I've got with, I think, 6 circuits. It's grounded here. It takes its on signal from the white circuit, which is turned on with the ignition key, right, and so forth. It then sends power from main battery here through itself and on to a wire I've got coiled up over there. I'm frankly not sure where I'm going to put the fuse block. Probably just perched upon right here, but we'll see. I intend to put the what do you call it? Wiper motor on the inside, so God knows plenty of room in there. All this is done. That is for the heater blower. I'm not sure this is routed correctly. The main harness that goes to the back, but I think what I might do is do something like this and tie down with cable straps. Because God knows I got a ton of those things. I don't actually remember where the heater ties down to. I think certainly here, and I don't remember what goes in the back there. I guess I could fit it. I mean, I've got it done somewhere. So that's that for now. The oddity that I have identified, that being somewhere in there, I have a leak. I called Wizard today. I initiated a what do you call it? Warranty repair, and we'll see how it goes. So you can see here that got a little drip pan. I just never changed that paper towel out. I figured it came from maybe my my heater turn-off valve, but that was where some of it came from. I do know that this has a lot more juice than what I had anticipated. I guess I could take it out and then replace it and then see how it goes. See if I'm still getting drips, but I know I am. So I have the rest of the other harnesses to do. I've got this one that goes to the back, these two that go side to side in the front, and a hell of a lot more over here that I haven't unpacked yet. So, more to come. Say hi, buddy. Say hi. All right, let's see what we have here. I have hooked up the fuel pump, the correct ground. Everything here was supposed to have been put together with the butt connectors and so forth. I said to hell with that, and I soldered wires together, and then wrapped it up in electrical tape. I'm at some point going to wrap all that stuff up in nicer thread or whatever the hell it is. I've also got the fuel center unit hooked up. I don't know if you can tell too well. I've got the correct cables run for the rear marker lights, license plate, and that puppy, same thing. And I've got all the way one through, and a rather ugly mess here, also tied or soldered together, and zip tied so they don't move with one another. I'm going to cable dress that with again thread or whatever, and what I've got left is the front. Everything else here is done, as you can see. I'm going to redo the alternator cable to make it look nicer. And again, what I've got left is that bundle there, which corresponds with, I think, this. But I think I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing something because, oh wait, no. I am, where did I put that? I don't know. This is part of the dash harness, right? Let's see, red with white. I'm gonna look that up. Yeah, so I'm looking at the red with white. That is in fact panel lighting, so that's the dash. I'm not gonna be using this. What I have left is this. And ugh, I've got to be missing something. Let's move this out of the way. All right, blue with white, blue with red, right? I've got blue with white, blue with red, green with red, and red. So red and black are the marker lights, always on. These are headlights, and one of these is, what do you call it? I guess turn signals. Okay, green with red. Green with red, 18. It's not that. There it is. 18. That is the left hand. Well, where in the hell is the right hand dash? I mean the right hand side. I'm missing an entire loom. Son of a bitch. Well, never mind, I found it. I had routed it down through the other areas, so... Alright, again. Headlights. And I'll show you where in that wiring diagram. Okay, so you look for blues, blue with white, and blue with red, which is there. And blue with white, blue with red. Blue thread, blue with white, and where's blue? Dipper switch. Blue. And then, again, blue with white, blue with red, and red and black, and green with white, green with red, I'm sorry. Alright, that's the left hand side. And I guess over here is the right hand side. That doesn't make sense though. It wouldn't reach very well. Oh duh, yes it would. Left and right hand side. Look at it backwards, dyslexic. Dumb shit. Okay, so that's it for today. The rest of it is gonna be done, you know, like I say right here. And I'll see if I can show you where it routes through. If you can see too, there's a hole right there. I'll put a grommet there, and that's where the cable will come through, and then we'll route around to the other parts of where it needs to go, again with other grommets and so forth. So that's it for the night. And oh yeah, one more thing. I keep forgetting that I've got this thing. This comes off of a 109 Mercedes, and it is one hell of a goddamn switch that I could put to good use. I've been thinking about doing this, and oh, dang it! All it is just screw on with the right kind of connectors. Wouldn't be tough. Putting it in the dash weighs a good chunk. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, splicing all the wires is done. All the wiring pieces and bits. I am not going to be using my dash loom here because I've ordered specialty dash gauges and so forth, so it's got its own loom. I might use this, but it's on the background for now. The welding up point, the getting together point for this stuff is back in here. I've cable dressed and tied, made it look nice back here. I've got rear marker lights, license plate holder, or a license plate and left marker light over there. All kinds of stuff there in the corner on the inside to do and to get done. Lots of stuff. But again, all that's headed toward dash and so forth. So about the only thing I'm going to keep for dash is probably that. And that is the indicator that I've got charge or no charge. Everything else is going to be, for example, this bundle right here, that's the up, down, dipper, bright, low switch for the headlights. And all kinds of stuff for steering, signals and headlights. All the blues are headlights, reds are power, reds with yellow, etc. Brown with blue, all that is indicator lights back and forward and some other stuff. So all that's actually easy. That's probably a day's worth of, a couple hours worth of wiring things up. So big deal, right? I've also, what is he doing out here? I've got everything put together here and soldered. I'm going to cable dress that in a little bit. I've got everything over in here, not you can tell too well, but put together and soldered. I'll cable dress that later. I put in a specific ground point here, which is just a bolt from the bottom. I'll do the same thing on the other side. Horns, and let's see, that's horns. Can't really tell up in here too well, but where is it? Yellow with red. That's indicator. Up in here somewhere is the wire for the fog lights. That'll be easy. And the rest, like I say, I've not hooked up these two grounds until I do a couple more things. Again, it's going to be pretty easy to do that. And that's it. That's it for now. I'm going to call wire splicing done, wire install done. I just don't like this. I just sort of strings across with a little bit of a tension to it. I don't like that at all. I don't know of a better way to do it though. I'll have to think about that. What's next is to remove this fucker and ship it back for repair. Hurts my feelings. Oh god, I want to do it. Coil wire. Yeah. So there we go. That's it. I'm gonna post this and go drink a beer and celebrate my awesome-tude.